Well, before Tommy Emmanuel and I started working on our duet version of Hank Williams' Cold, Cold Heart, I'd already laid the groundwork. I'd done some homework of my own. Part of it is just realizing that it was a three-chord song, so that if I'm in the key of D and I drop the sixth string down to D, there's my one chord. My five chord is going to be A7 with A string open. And in my G, all I have to do is hit the G bass, and I'm in business. So those are the chords. The melody pretty much follows the scale. So that if I played the scale and just played the open D, open A, and then fretted a G every now and then, I could sound almost like I was playing Cold, Cold Heart. Here's what that sounds like. Here's the scale. Fifth note, 4, 3, 2. Then A in the bass. That's the easy way to finger that, isn't it? So now if I'd like to give those basic chords just a little stuff, maybe I could do something like add a major 7. And then when it's time to play an A chord, instead of playing an A chord, I could play a G triad. And then when I go back to D, I could play an A triad. Da 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 dee, dee 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 dee. See how it's going to work like that? So as long as I stay kind of inside the scale, all my extra chords are going to feel like they go with the basic chords and the basic melody. Now the next thing I want to make sure I know how to do is find out in this key where are the funny little spots in the key of D. For instance, if I play just that much, I've got the D, the A, and the F sharp. That's my D chord. If I want my major 7, I can find it on the pinky, on the 3rd string. There's my 9. See how many other scale notes there are nearby by the time I think of the open strings? What about the harmonics? Yeah. So by taking those basic chords I've already found, by looking at the harmonics, and by looking at the open strings and kind of combining all that together, I can come up with something that's just, well, maybe Hank never thought of it that way. Get the drift?